You should be wearing number 2. Burt Grossman. Burt, a former San Diego Charger, now the head coach of the San Diego Strike Force. He remains one of the leading opinion makers of our time. Burt, welcome back after a long absence.
It has been a couple weeks, right?
Let's start with Tiger. We'll bang through. We'll get to the Strike Force.
All right.
But you look at this graphic here, and these are just the ones I knew off the top of my head. Sunday's win. Everyone is saying it is the biggest moment in golf history. But I call your attention to 1986. I can remember a similar scene with Jack Nicklaus. What was the bigger moment in golf? The Jack winning at 86 at age 46, or what happened with Tiger being the?
I'm going to say Tiger with
why?
All the personal problems, everything else he's gone through, medical. I don't think Jack ever had to go through that. Now the platform with media, with social media, tweeting, everything else, things that weren't there back then. So it just makes it blow up even bigger. I mean, look at the difference in the crowd there, and people just go crazy when he won. He is golf now.
People are equating it to the Muhammad Ali's comeback and Michael Jordan's comeback. Is it in that stratosphere?
I would say no. It's hard because it's one tournament, so it's not a whole season. It is the Masters. But again, I think the story is how great he is for golf and what he does for golf. Golf becomes relevant. Golf becomes exciting again. Look at it.
All right, let's quickly. You were a regular on Mighty 1090 on Scott Kaplan's show, one of the highest rated shows in town. Can you share a little insight as to what the future is for those folks?
I think they're putting on a good front, but whenever you go off air, their sister station from the same FM did the same thing and then eventually went under. It's hard to be a local station now. They pay, I think, $100,000 a month just for the signal out of Mexico before you even open the doors. So local now with just one station on AM, I don't know how you can come back from that, no. All
right, well, we wish all well, and I guess the best way to support them now is by listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
Are we going to hear you?
Well, it's streaming live. No, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, boy, good friend you are. Let's talk Strike Force. You're in the win column for the first time following Sunday's 40-34 win over Grand Rapids. It's the one game I missed. Can you tell us about the importance of getting off the snide, as they say?
Off the snide?
Yeah.
I think it was important. We've changed a lot of personnel, moved a lot of people around, and tried to change the culture there. And it was starting to come together, so I think they had to start winning, or at least be more competitive, just to show the the worth of that. So I think this did that.
As a viewer of the sport, can we keep those highlights going, Mike? Is that possible? Or are we out on time? I can't help but notice there's another quarterback there.
Yes, we made a quarterback change last week, last 10 minutes of the game, and that young man put up like 30 points against the New England Patriots, pretty much, of the indoor league, the Arizona Rattlers. So 30 points in 10 minutes. I thought he deserved another shot.
All right, thank you for that, Michael. Tonight on the we're talking transfers. Tuesday we're going to have. Check out this graphic. We're going to have a star-studded discussion as it relates to transfers. We're going to have Tracy McNair, Commissioner Schneep, and Troy Starr from Mount Miguel. 3 different regions in the 545 slot, and then done. Coach Stank is the newcomer. He can bring an outsider's perspective, and Drew Westling from the South Bay. So we have all the regions covered on our debate tomorrow. We're going to try to talk about a topic that is on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
It seems like an increase in transfers. Is there an increase in transfers?
I don't think so, no. I think the difference is the haves and the have-nots. The haves are getting it for so long, the richer schools, the better socioeconomic demographics. But, you get Lincoln and you get San Diego High, that you all of a sudden see they're actually winning state championships, CIF championships, and they're sending these guys to college. They're sending 10, 11, 12 kids to college every year now. That never happened before, and that doesn't even happen at the good schools. So I think at the end of the day, the parents take in the whole picture and they say, you know what? Kids have been getting stolen out of the Southeast forever and going to, whether it's Saints, Cathedral, anywhere. That's not happening anymore because it's just a good option in your own home school, and that's good. That's good for the community. It's not just good for football.
If a kid is a good cello player and goes to a good music school, no one says boo. If a kid's good in mathematics or science, goes to a good STEM program, no one says boo. Why should we care if athletes transfer to be for a better athletic opportunity?
I don't think we should care at all, regardless. And again, that's good for Southeast. Again, nobody cared when you were taking all these great athletes out of there and putting them in these schools. Now they're all staying in their home school. They're staying where they belong, and they're actually going to college, and they're doing well, and they're winning championships. What is wrong with that?
But what if you're like, say, just to take a name out of the hat, say you're Ron Berner up in Lakeside, and you had for the longest time this neighborhood school, kids stayed in the neighborhood. Now people come along, and every time you get a great player, they pick away your good player.
It's Ron Burner, not Burger.
I said burner.
You said burger.
Ron.
You got burger on
All right,
your
never
mind.
mind. I withdraw. You know what? If you're not. All right, hey, I gave you credit for predicting the demise of the AAF, the Alliance of American Football League. But what I never gave you credit for was the first weekend together of the NC2A tournament. You said this, and I want to give you props. Take a listen. Your tournament pick is
Virginia.
Why?
I don't know. I just like them, and I always think it's going to. Well, I like Michigan too, but I know. No, but I'm going to go Virginia. I'll go Virginia.
You called Virginia on the first day of the tournament. Congratulations. What did you see that some folks missed?
I think I said Tiger was going to win the Masters too. I did a couple shows ago. I'm just saying. It's getting there. I'm just saying. Virginia Virginia chokes seems every year, and they were just bound to break out of it. If you watched them all year, they were the best team, but it was just about the choking. Granted, they got some ref calls that helped them out at the end, but it wasn't all that.
Bert, it sure was good to be back with you.
Wasn't it?
Ron Burner, I said. You just didn't hear me.
You said Ron Burger.
Maybe do something about that earwax. Tonight on the ASR, we have 6 prep stops, plus we're going to be all over Jackie Robinson Day, and folks, keep it down here on KUSI because we like to do the sports thing well. All right, 5 p.m. newscast has sadly concluded. We have to say goodbye to Bert, but the 6 p.m. newscast is about to begin.